ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. After the first day of competition at the Carifta Swimming Championships, the Bahamas was already well on its way to its third straight title and the fifth in the last 6 years. And as Amajal Knowles tells us, that domination continued right through the final session.
Carifta update brought to you by Shield Insurance. Premier Travel, member of the International Air Transport Association. Thompson Trading, distributors of Gatorade. And by Generali Insurance.
Well, it was never in doubt from they stepped off the plane and landed here in Bridgetown, Barbados. After 4 days of competition, the Bahamas securing its fifth Carifta Swimming Championships in the last 6 years, securing 73 medals, including 35 gold. Day 4 being capped off by an impressive record-breaking performance in the boys' 15-17 4x2 50-meter free. Bahamas setting the record in 1 minute 35.18 seconds.
We had our hype man Sammy behind in the marshalling area with us. So we're all just really getting into it, and honestly I just knew I had 150 free earlier, so I decided I'm just going to put it all in the line, leave it all in the pool for my boys one last time. This was my last race and my last Carifta ever, so I was like, alright, let's just leave it in the pool, and I ended up going faster than I did in finals and breaking the record again and set them out in a good note. And then the rest is history. I mean, everybody did what they had to do, got in, got their jobs done, and we broke the record, so that was really fun.
Also securing another gold for the Bahamas was Marvin Johnson Jr. in the boys' 11-12 50-meter free in a time of 26:30, bringing his medal haul to 14, including 10 individual gold and 4 relay.
I'm extremely excited. It's just a great experience. As you see, I'm soaked, but we won, and it's pretty exciting.
How does it feel to represent your country on such a big stage and perform at such an elite level?
Well, when we come here, the first thing Coach told us was like, no matter what happens, we all are Bahamians, and Bahamians stick together. So we worked, we did our best, and we did stick together and won overall.
Now, after the 4 days of competition, head coach Shavano McPhee on what this feat means to secure their fifth championship in the last 6 years.
It feels good to win, but it feels even better to win 3 straight and 5 out of 6. These athletes do a tremendous job coming in, pulling it off again, and can't ask for anything more.
I remember before Carifta, leading up to it at the different swim meets, when they talked, you said expect some big things from some of the individual athletes. Big performances from Marvin Johnson Jr., Isaac Bastian, Devontae Carey, just to name a few. Just tell me about the athletes.
Yeah, they didn't disappoint. Just as I said, Marvin Johnson, 14 gold medals, tremendous meet, outstanding swims. Isaac Bastian, Devontae Carey, they stepped up and did what they needed to do. So, great job. Couldn't ask for anything more from these guys, man. They came here and, came away with a big victory.
Next up for Team Bahamas is the CC Can, which is scheduled to take place in June. Signing out from beautiful Bridgetown, Barbados, for my cameraman Anton Brainin, I'm Amajal Knowles, ZNS Total Sports.
The Carifta update was brought to you by Shield Insurance. Premier Travel, member of the International Air Transport Association. Thompson Trading, distributors of Gatorade. And by Generali Insurance.
The Bahamas hitting the midway point of the Pan American Men's Bowling Championships in Peru. In the final double session last night, Greg Taylor and Kelsey Roll combined for 1,995 pins and a 166 average. Trios on the lanes today, Tyrone Knowles, Kevin Williams, and Johan Pfeiffer out first. They tallied 3,269 pins and a 182 average. Taylor, Roll, and Stan Bethel bowling in the other group. They have completed 3 games so far, totaling 1,658 pins and a 184 average. The second day of sailing complete at the 66th National Family Island Regatta. We now go to Exuma, where our Charles Fisher is standing by with the latest.
Well, thanks a lot, Johnny. We're still here in Elizabeth Harbour Regatta site to be exact. We are on the regatta site now as they get set for the entertainment coming up later on today. But the first series races got started today in Elizabeth Harbour, and let's take a look at how things went in Class A. The winner there was the Legend. Coming in second was Tidal Wave. Was Running Tide. Tidal Wave finished third. Southern Cross was fourth. Fifth was Air Sky. Rough Justice was sixth. New Courageous finished seventh. Good News finished eighth. And ninth was Red Stripe, who did not finish the race after breaking a boom, so they are going to try and correct that and come back tomorrow. But once again, Legend, Running Tide, and Tidal Wave, that was the order in the first series race for the A class. Over in the B class, it was Lonesome Dove and Jeff Gale out of hometown Abaco taking the cannon. You Susan Chase, skipped by Stephen Knowles for the second. Lady Sonia, that was led by Buzzy Rowe, was third. Old Boy was fourth, and Udiva was fifth. And over in the C class, no doubt about it, the defending champ, Vinnie K, took the top honors there today. They will be back on the waters at 9 o'clock tomorrow with the second series race. But yesterday it was the cup races, but how that went, let's now go to the reel. 9 boats took to the line for the Prime Minister's Cup in Class A. And taking the cannon in this one was the Tidal Wave, skipped by Brooks Miller out of Staniel Key Exuma.
Yeah, it's good to get the boat back in shape. We kind of had some little difficulties the last couple of races, so it's good to see that she's back in swing. And it's a really good race yesterday, really competitive.
And the folks here didn't expect nothing less than first.
Well, that's that's the other thing. The kind of fan crowd was kind of down for quite a spell, and yesterday it really brought them right back up at the top of the game. I mean, we had a few things that we needed to adjust on the boat. We did that, and the boat is performing really well. I mean, there's stiff competition out there, but we're going to do our best and try to pull this one off.
We move now to the Governor General's Cup in Class B. And there were 11 boats starting this race off. Finishing third, Queen Drusilla. Coming in second, Lonesome Dove. And the cannon going to New Susan Chase, skipped by Stephen Knowles.
Ain't no boat beating Susan Chase. I don't tell you that. Ain't none beating Susan Chase. None. They might beat the Running Tide and VDK, but they ain't beating Susan Chase.
Now, Stephen was also in the C-Class Commodore Emeritus Cup on Wednesday, but his boat, Widdy K, ran into some problem, were taxed some penalties, and finished 6th overall.
We come out, we didn't have a great start, but we came out of the line pretty good and made a couple of good tactical decisions and came out on top.
Did that rain affect you guys this morning?
The rain didn't come down until after the race, but the wind did pick up though. The last couple of tacks we made was we had a little too much sail.
And winning the Commodore Emeritus Cup in Class C was Zena, skipped by his cousin, David Knowles, out of Mangrove Bush.
Yes, it's very competitive out here. Yes, a lot of boats, a lot of competition. But we come out of it really cake.
What happened today?
Today we went on the first lap to the south. We went too far and we hit some dead wind. And when we came around on the second lap, we had too much high speed and realized until we get on the last lap leg. When you drop our tax, we're holding the battle wind. But when you sail in VDK, you can't make no mistakes.
That was Ian Knowles aboard Zena yesterday. So the winners today, Legend in Class A, Lonesome Dove in Class B, and the Widdy K in Class C. They'll be back on the waters at 9 o'clock first thing tomorrow morning for the second and series race. And don't forget to tune into the morning edition at 7 o'clock. We'll give you some of those highlights, also give you some feature stories. Stay tuned to that. And then we'll be back with the Exuma Breeze at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon from the Peace and Plenty Hotel. Johnny, it's back to you from Exuma.
A lot of excitement down there in Exuma. That's not the only sailing taking place. The Bahamas Youth Olympic Regatta, that will get underway tomorrow morning in Montague Bay, and there's a lot on the line.
Qualifying events for Team Bahamas at the 2019 Optimus North American Championships, which will be hosted right here out of the Nassau Yacht Club. We're very grateful to the Nassau Yacht Club and its Commodore, Adam Darville, who's here with us, for hosting this weekend's regatta, multiple regattas all the time for us, and most exciting, the North American Championships this year. Normally, the Bahamas would only get 4 kids on our team. It's a closed championship. You have to be chosen by your national association through a qualifying process. As the host, we get our 4 plus another 10, so it means that so many more kids than usual from this wonderful but small country get to represent their country, and they're very excited. They've been working really hard, and we can't wait to see how they do in this second qualifier event.
Sailing is one of the sports under the umbrella of the Bahamas Olympic Committee, and they are fully on board.
This year, as part of the BOC, we're really trying to work on kids' development in all sports, so it's great to see so many kids in this wonderful sport. Obviously the Bahamas Olympics has had a rich history of sailing, being our first gold medal Olympic ever. So You guys have a very historic sporting here, and it's good to see you guys getting back involved. And it's good to see the program doing so well here, and we're very happy and proud to be a part of it.
The Bahamas Elite Sports Academy will put on its 4th annual Top Elite Basketball Showcase the next couple of days over at the AF Adderley Gym. It starts 4 p.m. tomorrow and picks back up again on Saturday morning.
Having a number of coaches from different schools come in, mostly the NAIA schools this year, together with some prep schools, and we're seeking to bridge the gap. Now, we have all of the contacts and everything for the NCAA Division I coaches.
Last year was wonderful. We had about 25 kids that were signed and was able to move on to the next level. And this year we're looking to even go further.
The NBA Academy is sending a representative from tomorrow. And the NBA Academy, as you know, is the epitome of all basketball academies. And they're going to be observing. We're seeking to make the linkages with them in order to have this as something that is truly a magnificent event.
Well, the men's Pac-12 tennis tournament on court today in California. Justin Roberts and the 5th-seeded Arizona Sun Devils, they went up against Cal for the 3rd time this season. The series was tied 1-1, but it would be Cal moving on with a 4-1 victory. Justin picking up the lone win for Arizona State at number 3 singles, 6-love and 4. That gave him 7 wins in his last 9 outings. At number 3 doubles, Justin and Maki Rakatamola, they fell 6-1, a bit uncharacteristic, as doubles has been the Sun Devils' strength all season, having won 10 straight points heading into the conference tournament. Now ranked 28th, Arizona State turns its attention to the NCAA selection show on Monday at 5 p.m., hoping to punch their 3rd straight bid. And the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference Women's Tennis Tournament also on court today in Virginia. Seeded 4th in the South, Africa Smith and the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. They pulled off the upset against the top-seeded host from the North, the Norfolk State Spartans. The Wildcats not dropping a single match. Africa teaming with Rihanna Butt for a 6-1 win at number 1 doubles. The Wildcats now moving on to the semifinals tomorrow against the 2nd seeds out of the South, the Florida A&M Rattlers. And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.